Hey guys, and welcome to another video of mine. This time around I'm gonna try to explain as much as I can a prior recorded video of Northgard. First of all, we are up against Lynx, Raven, Wolf. So it's all clear plus Raven, kinda looking rough. I placed the scout camp here middle of the map to reduce the way of the scouting. And here I'm scouting with two scouts, which is very fast, but instead of finishing with two scouts, I'm gonna pull one back, so it doesn't over-scout, meaning that I lose value, and I get the room. The reason I did that is because I saw that there was treasure in the fog of war, and it was very useful to scout that, meaning I can colonize that immediately, meaning I get happiness faster, and this is the tile I want to have anyway, because lucky for me there was iron there as well. I also really like to set some key bindings to my scouts as easier for me, more comfortable for me. There's key bindings, and also if you assign villagers back, like if you assign a scout back to be a villager, there's a small time where they're idling. So what I do is I take the villager who idles and press X immediately, so that he begins to work ASAP, so I don't lose like 1 or 2 frames of idle time here. Then I build my house on another tile, very standard, because you want to have as many open tiles on your main as you can. For example, for your healer's hut, which will be protected. And I'm gonna build my woodcutter there as well. Interestingly enough, I think that might be a mistake, a slight mistake, because this tile is not as protected as I thought it would be, because there's another neighboring tile apart from this double wolf fish deer tile, which is accessible to this woodcutter house tile. Next tile I'll colonize is the lore tile. Lore very important for wolf as well. I want as much lore as I can, especially against a team comp which will rush us. And then I'm gonna pre-build my iron mine. Usually, it's fine if you start mining iron at around 81, 82 coins, in this case. So I still have some time to finish that. Scout almost finished with scouting the ruin. And with this, I'll have around 180 coins, excuse me. And I don't need a dock. Since we're playing against the rush, we don't really have a choice of going with like different lore. Usually have to go like to full middle, like weaponsmith, into spoils, into military strategy, into legendary heroes. Very important to know your lore order before even playing the game, before even taking a look at the map, because this is what I'm playing against, and that's why I need to have this lore. Yeah, going for the iron mine right now. Scouting, and now we got the call. There are 4 draugrs in the connector plus neutrals, and these 4 draugrs are ranged. So I will need spoils very, very quickly. Good thing I worked the lore as fast as I did. So iron mine almost done. I can reassign my woodcutters there. There's a wolf attack coming in. I will need to defend with my woodcutter. Slight micro here, getting one wounded. Not assigning the wounded one to the iron mine, because he has reduced production and I'm relatively late with my coins right now. And now I can see there are draugrs before the neutrals as well. So I have to go through draugrs, then neutrals, and then most likely another set of draugrs, which will slow down game a lot, like at least like not for me, but for all the all the ones I have to clear for. Luckily for us, we have a boar which is kind of independent, but unlucky for us, our opponents are playing double clear, and they don't have any issues clearing their side, like their corresponsive side, before anything else. So Lynx most likely clearing his top side, Wolf most likely clearing his bottom side, scouting that side, meaning they already have a huge bonus which is not good for us. But yeah. Also notice how I'm building all the buildings on the border to reduce all the time our units have to move. And I see kobolds in the connector. So I have to go through kobolds. Most likely trying to go through kobolds in 8.0. And I don't really have access to much food because it's wolves and joggers, no bears on my side. So even though I'll have the chief here, he'll be like able to farm 2 wolves and then that's it. The rest is joggers and I don't really have spoils right now. I will be able to pick up spoils, but I don't even have spoils right now. I don't even have bodyguard right now. So what I'll do is I'll kill the ranged jogger ASAP. Then I will be able to kite the melee joggers a little bit. Not kill the ranged jogger right now because I don't have spoils yet. Don't want to lose the 10 coins. But now I can go for that. 1 melee jogger gets pulled. 3 melee joggers get pulled. I unlock the bodyguard. Sadly, I am a little bit sick right now, so I'm gonna change that. Gotta reassign the villagers. Like, sickness is no-go right now. But only 1 sick is absolutely fine. Reassigning the bodyguard. Reassigning the healers. Get rid of the sick. I could have also deconverted the X-Thrower and killed the sick unit. But it would have taken me even more time. And I really need to clear ASAP. Since it's already September. So I'm clearing the 3 wolves. Very useful for me because I kinda like the food. Gonna kite with my bodyguard, which is the lowest damage unit. And I'm gonna clear with my Zerg and my X-Thrower. Very standard stuff. Also picking up coins, meaning I can even go for 2 X-Throwers later on. Kinda messed up my kiting there by crewing at home. But I can also kite with my Zerg, as you can see. Finish off the last melee jogger. Now I have to heal up a little bit. And what is super useful here is kiting the kobolds. The problem is the border is kinda tight. Not that far from one side to another. And first of all, if you want to kite the kobolds, you have to clump them up first. And what's also super bad for me is I don't have a food tile right now. And in order to colonize the fish tile, I'd invest another 80 food, which I honestly don't have at this point. So I have to go through the winter. There's no November feast from my team. I don't have any food whatsoever, and I have to go through the kobolds right now, because if I don't kill them right now, they're gonna be rough in winter. So I'm trying to kite this. This is fine, by the way, no lag here, but now it's lagging a little bit. You'll see that. So all the kobolds are clumped up now, which is nice, but this one lagged, and I lost my second X4, which is very bad. I lost 36 wins from that, but now I'm fine again. Also, you could assign control groups there. I personally don't like putting control groups, like it messes up with my rhythm, but it's only like a personal thing. Be better. So I get rid of the kobolds this way in 8.0. Very rough, but should be doable here. Only 2 left, and kobolds are done. Very important. So finally I have some form of connection to my teammates. I only have to go through another 4 ranged joggers. And as you can see, when looking at the food situation, it's still looking pretty rough. I would need a house right now. Can't really afford to build one because I don't have food. And I'm just checking in the middle if there is any ranged jogger in the middle, which I can farm. And I don't see a ranged one middle, so Maybe I can even farm middle. The problem is if I farm middle, the enemy will know, obviously, because middle is scouted for everyone. And I'll have to heal up before that. I don't want to lose Zerg there. Because remember, we got a Lynx. And Lynx comes on with like some archers. We're kinda in a bad situation. Now, Raven scouting already. Also, what's super important, I have a double food plus stone tile on my main. Reason why I wanted to clear so fast is so the snake player can actually go to my main and burn that tile. Because that tile would be really, really good for the snake to burn. Now I can just farm middle. I was kind of hesitant to use my Zerg here because my Zerg is kind of low right now. And I want to heal up my Zerg in winter. So I'm gonna clear these ones with only my bodyguard and my X-Thrower. Or at least like kite ones right now. Just in a circle. Don't want my X-Thrower to at all. Zerg is almost healed up. So I'm gonna move up the Zerg. And the next very important step here is building the forge. And I kinda got through the first winter, which was kind of like the hardest part of all of this. Lynx is coming with Granny for a second, for some reason, just like peeks in, decides to leave. He's like, yeah, let's have a good day. Good day, everyone. And yeah, I'm gonna finish off the joggers because I'm kind of in a hurry. And now I will go through and kill the other jogger, the ranged jogger, the only ranged jogger there. And then kite the rest of the melee joggers here. So, another ranged jogger, by the way, placed. Problem is, as you saw in this fog, the wolf is hovering there as well. And yeah, I can't really go through with my X-Thrower because my X-Thrower might die from this. So I'm gonna clear the 4 wolves on the boar side. Boar is building 3 camps. So Harold is getting ready. And clearing the wolves here. Trying to maximize the damage. Like if I feel like the Zerg will just overkill, I'm gonna pull back and hit with the bodyguard instead. And we can already see like Lynx is standing in my first circle. Wolf is clearing our side of the map right now. Harold is giving me a wolf while Lynx is on my main, and I'm like, yeah, what can I even do? Very, very rough map. But even though it was rough map and Lynx decided to go on my main, kinda sucked for me. There is not really much he could do here because he didn't convert and he has a huge malice, meaning that my top will be able to defend that. So I decided to feast here because my team did not feast and I'm like in a very rough situation. I need to reassign my healers somehow. Remember guys when I told you that the healers are safe on my main? I guess they are not. Enemy casually entering your main in 801 March. Hello. So yeah, I'm gonna pick legendary heroes. Obviously I want to be as strong as I can since I got Lynx on my side. And I am super late with everything. I wasn't able to even scout my side. Usually you want to scout your side here. But what's really important is me forging myself. So I really want to forge my X-Throwers and my warriors. But yeah, I just made sure like, Harald, please get ready. I'm not even able to close my main because I really want the snake to burn the double food tile. Forging my X-Throwers here, obviously. And the good thing is, though, there's a Jogger Tomb right in my face, so I can use that to get my 200 very easily. I could honestly just go for that. I don't know why I did not do that. I should have just taken the tomb and taken the double food tile with my cheat ability. In hindsight, use the fame boost the ability. As I see that Wolf is kinda like wrecking the boar's tower there on the top side. And Lynx, meanwhile, entering with so many trackers. And the problem is, like, I didn't even realize for such a long time that the Lynx was able to enter my only wood tile, which is super bad. So usually, like, if you have the wood, just tower that. I would have had the wood to tower that, but tower is kind of a bad investment because it eats away at your currents. But yeah, Lynx is now entering my wood, and that's why I freaking hate the meta right now with people just like last second picking Raven plus double clear. Like, I swear, guys, let me give a small chance to rant. This is like 800 GP. You can see my Town Hall's gemstone at least. It's my first placement match. And people, like, they all last pick. Like, Rans last picked Raven last time and just wiped the floor with us. Because, I mean, Raven Unmirrored is just so good. People are always, like, playing double clear. It's either gonna be Snake Lynx, Snake Wolf, or I don't know, Wolf Lynx like this instance. I don't know. That is fun for anyone, but not that fun for me. Because I don't even have like my side of the map to clear. Lynx just cleared my entire side, as you can see. Which I just wasn't able to scout. And yeah, he's just super annoying. I can't really leave. I want to farm the map, but my units are kind of idle, and I guess the Lynx will be able to kind of scale in the back. But yeah, now I decided to go for the ranged joggers with my legendary heroes plus my double strike ability from legendary heroes to finally have a clear connection. I really want to work my two woodcutters. So I'm assigning another woodcutter to my woodcutter's lodge, and now I can finally scout my side, which is obviously super empty. Seeing sheep there, so I'm gonna try to go for this tile. Lynx might be locked, so we move here. Lynx has to leave. I don't know what he cleared here, but he has to leave that. And yeah, now my side is just fully split open. Not really sure what to do here. I maybe should have like still towered a tile, but if I take the two on the bottom side, I'm close to getting the sheep tile after that. And I could have taken the sheep tile with my chief ability then. Here I really debated just straight up deleting my forge, because I thought the game will go to 801. I was like super. And now he just comes in on my wood tile again, killing, I don't know, 4 units at least. At least he doesn't get any fur from this. But what I found amazing from this is how he's confident in getting in so deep and just like stat checking me here. And this is a big fight. Actually, I didn't keybind my Zerg because I was like, yeah, there's no way he's gonna focus my Zerg instead of my units, but he did, and Lynx just lost all his army. So that was a very nice defend. I'll be able to get the tomb. I'll be able to get the sheep tile, and I didn't even realize right now that I can farm the Lynx lure in 20 seconds. So if you're playing with Wolf against Lynx next time, make sure to try to farm the Lynx lure. Because I wasn't really aware here. I should have immediately just went there. But instead I just went upwards to the Wolf. But yeah, there's a lure. There are so many units you can farm. And now I was like, wait. Hopefully I'm heading back here to the lure. Oh, that's so painful to watch. And yeah, there's so much food. There's so many resources here for me to pick up. But I didn't pick that up. Yeah, legs coming out of Herald. Chat telling that Lynx through, but not yet over. I built a shield bearer camp in order for me to full forge myself, meaning that I can forge my shield bearers as well after that. And it's super annoying that I don't really know if I have to move upwards to help the boar or if I have to stay on my side. But at least the Lynx kind of threw away all his army. The only problem is our opponents are not scouted at all. So now I realize, wait, there's actually stuff for the lure, for the Lynx, and I'm heading there, and that's what will save me through the winter. And yeah, this is some very juicy resource. These small like rams, they give 30 food each, by the way, so that's a lot, and that will get me through the winter, which would have otherwise been super hard with 4 warband to sustain. And yeah, the problem is here, map is cleared, I have warband. It's just like idle warband. I have to do something, so I'm deciding to hover Harald's side. There are still some joggers on his side of the map. Now or never, because otherwise the Lynx will just decide to harass me more. If I go there, I get the ruin. I have decent coins income here. Like decent, not income, but I have decent coins with 200. So that's really nice. And I decide to forge my shield bearers in winter, because forging doesn't get a malus if I only gather food in winter. Gonna be with a very heavy reduction. So I'm not doing that. I mostly scouted my side, and I want to save on coins income, though that's why I decided to destroy my scout camps and my scout bag. I really need all the workers I can get, because I'm very low on food right now. And yeah, from this point onwards, it's just when will we be able to scout our enemies. So we are in the lead here, in my opinion, like with me full wiping the Lynx. We should be favored here. 30 more seconds until it's the lure. Lynx definitely had to delete the lure and replace it somewhere, in my opinion. Yeah, Raven right now raiding the food tile in order to get food from the farm. I'm finished with forging everything, so I am full forged now. This berserker is super strong. Snake is able to kill some of the mercenaries, at least like 3 killed, I think, out of the 5 he sent. Very nice. He lost a lot of value there. And yeah, Wolf is just being annoying. I honestly don't know why like Harald converted 4 or I don't know, like 5 units. Why he's not scouting here. Because we are all ready. Snake has warband, I have warband. Let's just go on Raven. Raven is sick at this point, so even better. You would even guess, yeah, the game might be over here. But Lynx is ready again. He has all the Lynxes. He has Mileki again. Lynx is actually super fine, and since we didn't fight or we didn't go on the enemy tiles, it's taking us a long time to actually capitalize on getting down the warband of the Lynx here. So winter ends, I have 1 sick, but apart from that I was able to get through the winter. And yeah, since we didn't attack while we, like after we wiped them, they were able to scale back. The Raven has Relic now, which is super bad for us. Lynx has the Lynx's back, which is super bad for me. And I was like on my 4 warband for the entire time, so I wasn't even able to work with these. And now the wolf is on the boar side and the snake side. Wolf is making a huge blunder here. They could just like enter, but Snake is a little bit hesitant. Taking a good fight, killing one unit. Should be able to get another unit. Gets another unit. Kind of what would be nice here if I would have gotten the last hit, because I have spoils, I have lore for that. And for some reason, Wolf leaves again, loses another unit, like super sloppy play by Ming here. And I want to backstab the Lynx, but for some reason, Snake doesn't want to come. Snake is still on the Wolf, so Lynx survives. We could have easily killed 1 or 2 Lynx units there as well. Going for mining efficiency instead of plunder, because I'm scared of losing my chief somehow in the future. And yeah, now there's Lynx lure, so I really want this. Really want this. Harald is just leaving with his army, just going through the Lynx lure. I get so much food. Super important. Like Lynx feeding me so many resources here. And yeah, now we can basically like border in this land Vidi, but Harald is staying with his army. I'm not so sure what he's planning to do. He's leaving with his army. I'm leaving from the land of Vidi, because not only is it the wolf coming, but the lynx coming as well. I would have taken down the wolf here, I think, but after that, if I get wiped, if the enemy wolf gets wiped, I think we are in big trouble, because it's kind of like for me to carry this from this point onward. So yeah, Raven just colonizing in my face, and meanwhile Harald inting away all his army. And yeah, now it's Lynx and Wolf on my ass for some reason, and I am completely alone. I was like, yeah, okay, let's just build tower on my main, dance a little bit. And since they are so deep here, I thought like maybe we will be able to wipe them. So I'm entering, I'm gonna chase. Lynx is going super deep again. Standing with 1 archer. I'm checking the boar right now because it's 801 and 802 in June, and the boar has 200 coins. So boar is not scaling in the back, but most likely Raven is, and there's gonna be a huge fight brewing here in the middle. Kind of going for the Zerg. They're chasing my Zerg, like Wolf is chasing my Zerg. Doesn't get my Zerg. I kill the Wolf unit. I kill the Zerg instead, and he full wiped them again. But the problem is, the problem is that even though we wipe the Wolf here and we get most of the Lynx units, we are not scaling in the back. It's kind of like for the boar to scale in the back, because Raven is certainly scaling and Lynx is kind of outscaling as well. So Lure respawns, Lynx is kindly giving me resources again. And yeah, I'm gonna farm that with the help of the snake. $80 food for a bear is super good, especially in my situation. And the main problem here is I'm like severely wounded. Like every single one of my units is super wounded. So my call is to just go back, build a second healer's hut, because I need to heal up. I really need to heal up. And yeah, we are gonna hit the 802 winter, and still nothing is really scouted. Like there's nothing for us to attack. Some of the tiles are scouted at the top, but I mean, not a single main has been scouted so far, and it's super hard for us to close out game. What would have been nice after killing yellow Zerg here is just going on yellow, but right now Harald with his militia is just feeding the wolf, and look at this, the lynx is just like, he's even going back so the yellow wolf can kill the units. And yeah, it's super unfortunate. Lynx is able to even kill one of my units when I wanted to tile dance. Harald is feeding another villager here, and as you guys might have been able to see in the game, he was like, yeah guys, I'm lagging, I can't do anything, and he is usually a very good solid player, but this time around it seems like he has trouble playing this because of lags. Super rough game. Now Raven is harassing on my side. I have to defend Harald from the wolf, but I really have to go to my side because of Raven, and Raven starts to convert some right now here in 802 September. I have to go back, and here come the first raids. First relic raids out of the Raven. Killing my tower here. Sending some warriors to even at least like kill the mercenary, so he doesn't get the food from the mercenary, and I get the gold from killing the mercenary. But I'm not able to kill the giant afterwards. So going ahead and chasing the Raven here, heading back because I don't wanna lose one of my wounded units. Actually, I think I should have just went on there, but I only have like 9. I didn't really want to go too deep, but now I just realized, like, yeah, okay, I'm way stronger even with the mercenaries coming here. But I felt like I didn't want to take any risk because every single unit I lose is super valuable. The only problem I have is how to sustain this. How to ever sustain 8 warband through 802 October. I'm in big trouble here. I have to force something. But nothing is scouted. Nothing is still scouted. And yeah, remember guys, if you're playing with a wolf, make sure to scout map. Otherwise it's bad. Going on the Raven here. Not afraid of taking this fight. I wanted to have plunder for this, because that's why I'm checking the lore and stuff like that, but I'm super unfortunate. I'm 5 lore away from getting plunder. But yeah, no plunder here. Don't get any plunder value, and I can't really go on the other tile because there's an upgraded tower there. Raven raids with giant are coming in on main. Severely like disrupting the feast value here. And meanwhile, Wolf and Lynx are harassing their side. I have like my hands full with the Raven on my side, who is slowly but surely gonna outscale me because I'm not running eco in the back and the Raven is running eco in the back. So we decided to try to force a 2v3 on Harald's side. Snake entering. We are doing the call like, let's go for this. I take plunder instead of fur before this fight. Big mistake by me. At least we got the chief. We kill everything. And yellow is kind of chasing my chief. I try to dance with my chief. Actually, I am able to dance these warriors. Barely. But the snake units, they cloak for a second. Very unfortunate. Ming is able to take down my chief. I lose tiles left and right on the bottom because Raven is just decolonizing everything. And still, after this fight, it would have been game over again. But Harald is not scouting. So I wrote in chat Harald scout wolf in all chat, sadly, because I was so frustrated. But yeah, it's super bad because we don't have anything scouted. Raven on my side has so much army here, and I'm only left on 5 warriors, which is honestly like super bad. So despite us wiping the Lynx a couple of times, wiping the wolf a couple of times, Raven is just outscaling right now. I don't even know why he's so afraid, why he's not even bordering the tile, because I mean, there's just no way for me to ever contest this. microing the food situation, because otherwise I would have starved. And then sending back the woodcutters, so I don't freeze. And yeah, at least I'll get back by Zerg very, very quickly, because I feel threats. So that's nice. But since we don't have relations, I don't have eco, this is sinking ship. I'm eco dead. If Harald is not doing anything, we'll just get outscaled by the Lynx and the Raven here. Harald is sick as well, with war in winter, which is super unfortunate. Look at this, 3 sick already. Super, super rough game for him. And yeah, now it's just like for us, buying time. I just want to buy time here until I have Zerg back. Just juggling between woodcutters and villagers. Good thing is though, Raven is sick as well, like you saw. Yeah, he got 2 sick, so we're not the only ones who are sick here. Winter's done. I don't have a single sick, even though I'm wolf and I don't even have a food building. Raven is capping my main again. It's super painful to play this. And now Raven army is here. I'm pinging because maybe with Harald's help we'll be able to do something, but I have to make sure to stick together with Brown, because I can't ever fight this orange army alone. I pinged this. Harald is entering the other tile, so I have to move back with him. And Harald just entered the Raven. Entered his whole army. I didn't look. I entered super late and Harald just gets wiped. So I got the whole Raven army on my side now. Raven taking everything here. And yeah, I think I don't even have veal threats, by the way. I think the reason why I didn't hire Zerg here is because I don't even have the gold to hire Zerg. I didn't take veal threats. I think I took Invader into Planner. But yeah, Snake fighting the Lynx army here, which is way too much. Lynx has way too much here. And this game will be over at this point. After us wiping them so many times, it's just the pressure of 2 clear clans plus Raven is just too strong. Especially with Harald lagging like this, being sick, like inting his army, not scouting. It was just too much. Also Raven being aware here with his mercenary, not giving me the gold. Also consistently raiding my main. I'm inting the one extra on purpose. There's event here to add like insult to injury. And I have the gold now to rehire the Zerg, and that's what I use. I'll like for a surprise factor, chasing the chief a little bit. Killing the units, defending my base. But at this point, like the damage is done, at least for me, like at least to me. Snake is hired. Like Snake is dead, even though I rehired the chief. And my Snake calls the GG. Harald calls the GG. And there's a little bit of dancing going on with the Raven Chief. I'm not able to get this Raven Chief. I need to defend my main event, my Ghost event. And yeah, everyone drops out. And it's GG. And I win. What? Server's OP.